Yeah, you heard that right. Okay, so today I just thought of this idea. I am going to, for the whole of this week until next week, the only trades I take are going to be trades given to me by AI. I understand. Okay. I get it. I understand that obviously this might be the worst decision I ever make in trading or the best decision. Everybody says AI, knows everything, is the all knowing, the all powerful. Everybody thinks AI is this powerful tool that can change someone's life. And I've seen it change lives before. Never seen somebody actually trade using AI. So I might as well be the guinea pig. Why not? I have a live account. This is going to be on a live account. Guys, I'm taking risks for you. So you better make sure to slap that like button, because I'm going to use a live account. This is the plan. I'm going to, pick between maybe DeepSeek, OpenAI, or Google Gemini. And then I'm going to feed it. I'm going to prompt engineer it. So I'm going to try and prompt it as much as I can. But the thing is, what I need a strategy, because I don't want it to use every strategy from the internet. What I'm gonna pick might be either supply and demand or ICT. Probably gonna be ICT because there's a lot of ICT knowledge on the internet, and AI is based off scouring and scraping the internet, and that's what I need. I'm gonna feed it as much as I can and see how that goes.
A few moments later.
So I just changed my hoodie. I don't know why I told you guys that. Let's get to the important part. Right now, I'm gonna see if I can, feed it as much as I can. I think I know the AI that I'm gonna pick. I think I'm gonna go with Gemini. I already found specific prompts that I'm gonna give to it. What do I think for the future IHEEM banks? I think we're gonna lose a lot of money. After 2-3 hours of just prompting this AI, I think we've actually gotten somewhere. So as you can see on the screen here, it looks like this AI knows exactly the ins and outs of the ICT strategy. It gave me a daily FVG and a 4-hour FVG. So I've marked those right now on the chart. It wants price to break out of this buy zone and then retest this buy zone. That's where I'll take buys. Or if it flies into the sell zone, that's exactly where I'll take sells. Obviously, I'm gonna ask it, when I should actually take these sells or not. Guys, we are gonna be the best trader. According to this AI, it's saying I should not trade right now. It's 7:11 p.m. right now. It's saying I shouldn't trade today. It gave me two conditions. There's the buy condition, there's a bullish scenario and a bearish scenario. And one important thing is said, my bias for tomorrow should be bearish. So I guess we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So it's 7:30 a.m. right now, half an hour before the London session opens. Let's see, what the AI is telling us to do now, because it was talking all that yesterday. It was so confident yesterday. Let's see if that confidence is passed on to today. I'm gonna ask it, what do I do now? Let's see if it remembers, because AI is supposed to be smart, right? So it's saying I should find the highest point price reached during the Asian session. So let's do that. Okay, so I've marked up the highest and the lowest points that happened during the Asian session, like the AI told me to. It's still saying that our bias today is bearish. It's saying I should only enter if price has swept the Asian high, price has confirmed the reversal, clean fair value gap has formed, and so far none of that has happened. It looks like I have to wait till all that happens. All right, y'all, it's been 6 hours since the last update. I know I didn't record anything. I'm sorry, I forgot. However, guys, we managed to get in a trade. Basically, AI was speaking to me, and I'll be honest with you guys, we were focused on trading GBP but I ended this trade that I'm about to show you was a Euro USD trade. So we were looking at GBP USD, and honestly, it was just messing us about, and it wasn't giving us any confirmation. So then I said, what if we looked at Euro USD? Because obviously a lot of ICT traders also trade Euro USD. So then I started prompting it with Euro USD prompts as well, and it told me that I should mark up the sell side liquidity and the buy side liquidity. So the highest point of the Asian session and the lowest point of the Asian session, and I should wait for price to basically fake out. And if it does fake out and continue going up, I should wait for a fair value gap to form. And when price broke above the buy side liquidity and it came back into this fair value gap, I took a buy because it said take a buy. So I took a buy, and it said my stop loss should be below this recent swing low, and I should target a fair value gap in the 4-hour. We won. I didn't expect that. Guys, when I tell you, it was explaining everything pretty well. So this is just one trade. It's still not changed my bias that we're gonna make money from this. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll be back tomorrow. So today is a brand new day. The day is over. I did manage to get in one trade. It was a GBP USD trade. Unfortunately, that trade ended up as a loss. As you can see on the chart here, it identified the FVG, and it told me I should wait for price to go back into that area. And obviously price went into that area. And I do want to say one thing though, it did tell me to get out of the trade. As you can see on here, it said, my strong advice is to close your position now, because news was coming out in about half an hour, because technically it saved me about $500. Even though we didn't win, we didn't lose either. So technically today's a winning day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
6.5 hours later.
Right now it's a Friday. The AI did manage to get me in one more trade on Euro USD. As you can see on the chart right now, it told me to mark the highest range of the Asian session and the lowest range, and that's the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity, as you see on here. So we did enter a small drawdown, but right now we're in profit, and it is coming right back to my break even point, because it told me to put it in break even, and I did take some profits. So I probably took about, I think it was $170. So right now, so far, we are definitely up money for the week. We're up around $700, I think. I didn't expect, us to end up in profit for the week. The fact that we did is pretty cool. One thing I will say, I've definitely learned a lot about the ICT strategy with this AI. I'll be back on Monday and we'll see, where Monday takes us. So today is Monday. We have managed to take one trade. So firstly, it told me I had to identify the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity of the Asian range. And just so you guys know, this trade ended up being a win, which is interesting. We are up around 1,200. There's no way I end up in a loss. Insane. I marked up my area of liquidity, so the buy side and the sell side. So once price took out, the buy side liquidity and came back into that zone, and it told me to find the fair value gap. And as you can see, I identified that fair value gap in this zone here. Price came into that zone and it took off from there. I didn't expect this. I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect for this to be profitable, especially using AI. I'll give you guys, an update on the next coming days. It's a Wednesday today, and that officially marks it a week of trading with AI. So now I'm gonna show you guys the trade I took on Tuesday. It's not good news. I did take a loss on this. I was initially supposed to lose about $300-400 on this trade, but I only lost about $90 if I remember correctly. So according to AI, we saw displacement, and in that displacement, we created a 5-minute fair value gap that AI actually identified for me. And it told me to basically put a buy limit in that 5-minute fair value gap. Once price actually started breaking, it basically told me that I should basically get out of the trade, that there's not enough, bullish momentum. I'm not upset at all. Today, I took a trade on the same Euro USD. It looks like AI really loves this pair. We got a win. This probably made me about $400, I think. It made me mark the highs and lows of the pre-London session, which I did. And it literally told me to wait for price to enter into that fair value gap, and price just started dropping after. When I tell you this has been a very profitable week, this has blown everything that I thought about AI. But guys, I do plan on, continuing this. And if you guys are interested in that, literally just smash the like button. I got you. We made about $1,500 this week, and I didn't actually expect that. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to know the prompts that I used, my Discord is in the description, so join that and literally just ask me and I'll tell you.